What was your reaction when you first heard "Hit 'Em Up"?
Hit him up. Oh my God. Yo, I thought that, woo, woo. When I first heard Hit him up, I don't know if I was on the West Coast or whatever, but I was like, yo, this is a bad boy. I'm like, he went for the juggler vein. I mean, when you start a motherfucking record off, what was his first lyrics when he said on the record?
That's why I fucked your bitch.
Come on, B. I just wanted you to say that. That's why I fuck your bitch. Yo, when you know what it is. It's all bad after that. It's all bad. Nah, that was to me, even though I know probably people in the Biggie camp and the Junior Mafia at that time, it probably wasn't good for them hearing that. But for hip hop, that was that shit. It was like, 'cause realistically, we wanted Big to respond. But we wanted Biggs to respond for the hip hop part of it, not for the violent part of it. Just to hear how he'll play on his wordplay. You know what I mean? But I guess, he knew better than what we know, because he knew it like, yo, if I respond, I'm going to have to say some shit and it's going to go way left. So I definitely respect him not responding. But as a hip hop fan, would have loved for him to, respond.
How you feel about people that say Tupac went too far with "Hit 'Em Up"?
I mean, it's hip hop. You know what I mean? I think at that point, when somebody gets shot and you don't know, what they seen, you know what I mean, or how they felt, and when they come back for that, there's no such thing. Yo, I mean, the motherfuckers they shot him in his balls and they shot him up. I mean, so how can you say he went too far? And if he think the person that he's going at not responsible, but maybe would have known something, how can you say that's too far? He got shot, and he think you might have known something. So how was that too far?
Yeah, man. I mean, you right.
I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? How was that too far? He got shot. You just got cursed at. He'll say fuck your bitch, but he got shot, and he think that you might have known something. Not saying you don't, but he thinks. So no, of course not.
Where would you rank "Hit 'Em Up" as far as the greatest diss songs of all time?
I definitely, well, my greatest diss song, even though that ain't the question of all time, is Ice Cube, No Vaseline. And I would definitely put Hit 'Em Up second. I would put Hit 'Em Up second.
Give me your top five.
Of diss songs?
Yeah.
I definitely have to go with, if I can remember, you know what I mean? Definitely No Vaseline, Hit 'Em Up. I have to do a KRS-One, South Bronx. You got to go in there. Then who else? I liked Dr. Dre, Snoop. You know what I mean? When they went at Luke and all of them, that was kind of fly too. Yeah. That was fly. And let me see, the last joint. Definitely Jay-Z and Nas. Yeah.
Takeover and Ether?
The Takeover, yeah, Ether, yeah.
Right.
Those two. I have to put them both together, man. I can't pick. I know everybody out talking about, yo, man, you crazy, the Ether. But I don't think y'all heard in the interview. Jay-Z is like one of my greatest artists. I'm just a fan. So I have to I hear you, Nas, because I listen to Nas all the time. Even when I work out, do my push-ups, I listen to Nas. But Jay, yeah, I have to go with Jay on that one.
All right, so if you had to pick, you would pick Takeover over Ether.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So out of curiosity, I mean, since we own Jay-Z and Nas, who do you think won that beef between the two?
Well, you know what? I think when they was going back and forth, and even though this record wasn't part of the beef, but when Nas dropped one mic, that was it. Because it was still in that beef realm, and then he just, out of the blue, he dropped one mic. That was it. I put that part of the beef, even though it wasn't listed as a beef record, but I definitely have to give it to Nas.
So I got to ask you, man, you being a pioneer of hip-hop, man, I would love to know your top five rappers of all time.
Well, you know, I'm gonna just have, you know, I will always have to, and I know it sounds biased. I'm gonna always have to put Melly Mel first, just because he is the blueprint. You know what I mean? And I done heard some of the things, you know, that he did. You know, I know a lot of people like to talk about the meshes and stuff like that. To me, those is not even the records where it show his talent. You know what I mean? That was just a good record. So I definitely have to, like, you know, and I got to say top Furious 5. You know what I mean? I got to be, yes, to dedicate to my man Rock the Bells radio station with LL Cool J. That's how, when he say top 5, he always go to top Furious 5. What's your top Furious 5? You know what I mean? So I definitely have to go with Mel. I have to go in Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Right there. I can't say he, you know, he my favorite and don't put him there. I have to go with Nas, you know. I'm just thinking, like, who would, like, if it was a group, you know what I mean? Snoop, you know what I mean? And I know it's gonna sound crazy to a lot of y'all because he don't make the list a lot, but my man Fat Joe, you know what I mean? And the reason why I say Fat Joe, and I know I could see you even squinching your eyes. So if y'all don't see it, the brother even squints his eyes. But let me just say this.
I mean, shout out to Fat Joe,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I mean,
but Fat
I think
Joe,
that's my first time ever hearing him in somebody top 5.
I know, but the reason why I say that is, like, you know, it's a marathon, and every year for the last 20-something, he always come out with a banger, a worldwide banger.
You can't deny that.
You can't deny that. You can't front on that. Even the people that I listed before I said Fat Joe don't have a banger every year for at least the last 20 years, except the time when he went away, went on vacation. But besides that, every year, so Fat Joe have to be in my top 5 just because of that. Just because of that, because it's still about the music. You know what I mean? And when you say top 5, everything ain't got to be the lyrical miracle. You know what I mean? For me, Fat Joe, definitely, 100%. 100%.
I like that, man. I like how you pick Fat Joe because, like I said, you don't really hear him in a lot of people's top 5. But, I mean, you got to respect it. I mean,
you have
the
to.
longevity is there, man. I mean,
you have to. I mean, if you put it in the content the way I explained it, every year he got a top joint.
Every other year, man, he got a hit song, man. I mean, he been in the game since like the early 90s.
Yes.
Like what year he came in? Like 90.
I don't know exact year, but he had every year he got a worldwide banger. And I ain't talking about a banger because even though he's from the East Coast, but he represent the world. He be having, you know, we constantly tour the world. He have a hit every year. That every country we go into, they banging and they playing. So, yo, BX, Fat Joe, baby. You know what I mean? The big show, Fat Joe, my man.
Yeah, man. His first album, his debut album, came out in '93. So
see, yeah, he's still going. He got one this year.
Yeah, man.
Yo, and you know, like you said, it's the first time you ever heard somebody put him in the top 5, but he belonged there. He belonged there.
Shout out to Fat Joe, man. Legend, man. Still relevant, man. 2021, and he's still out here, man. Gotta respect it, man.
Yep.